Yo, what's up, Sarah? What's up, Jacob? How you doing today, Jacob? How you doing today, Sarah? What are you guys up to? I'm Doobie. I'll be your guest and host, mainstream moderator. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Doobie YouTube channel. We'll love to see you. We're gonna smoke some drugs and give out some hugs. How's Texas today, Jacob? Fucking Detroit! Holy shit! Girl, you got fooked up last night, and I take full responsibility. Girl, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a doppelganger, girl. That was a doppelganger, bro, boo. That was a doppelganger. Doppelganger. That wasn't even me. That wasn't even me. I can't believe Doyle's dead, though. That is pretty crazy. That Filthy just said in the Discord. I literally just watched a memorial video on him. Man, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. The godfather of poker died yesterday. The man that made the game what it is no longer with us. It's pretty nice today. I just left work. Let's go, Jacob. How'd work go, bro? And she laughed. Girl! Honey! Yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun. Yesterday was a lot of fun. The IRL was really good. The stream after was fun. Gaming with Pope is always good. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. That's what I need. That gives me the energy, Rabu. You know what I'm saying? That gives me the energy. That's what I need, is that energy. Work suck? Yeah, it does. Doyle and his Casper lighter. That was the Ghostbusters ghost. What? I'm pretty sure Casper was the name of one of their dogs, too.
It's all about humanity.
Oh, yeah. How did you know that, Rojo? How did you just know that? How did you know that?
It's all about humanity.
You don't know that, sir. No. Nope. I did not. I did not know that. Weird, eh? Yeah. Pretty crazy. He played 67 years. He was a professional poker player for 67 years. There will almost definitely not... No one will ever do what Doyle completed. I mean, revolutionized the game, brought it to where it is. 67 years of high stakes gambling. That's a long time. That's a long time. Crazy. I mean, I'm kind of sad I never got to meet him. I'm kind of sad. One of my dreams was always to get to meet Doyle, but that won't ever happen now. What you think happens to his bracelets? Almost definitely Todd will get them, I'm assuming. Almost definitely. I think so. Or they might be... I think, like, Todd is very much into, like, keeping his father's, like, history alive and all that stuff, I think. So, like, I wouldn't doubt if, like, one or both of his main event bracelets get put up in like, the new... Because the World Series isn't at the Rio anymore. It's at, a different casino now. I can't think of what casino. But I would not doubt it if they displayed his bracelets. There is a Poker Hall of Fame. Doyle's already in it. He's already in the Poker Hall of Fame. Yep. What's up, Jerry? Yeah. But I would have, yeah, I would be surprised if his bracelets didn't. I'd be kind of surprised if they didn't end up somewhere for everybody to see them. I'm pretty sure that's probably what will happen. Hello? Not too bad. What's up, Moosher? What's up, Grumpy? Hey, Skank. Hi, Skank. But yeah, the only other, he had 3 kids, I think, or something like that. The only other one that played poker, though, was Todd, so I would assume he would carry on his legacy. His 12-2 winning bracelet gets donated, since that's his most famous story. Both of them, Rojo. Both of them. Both of the main event bracelets. That's what made it so famous. That's what made the 10 deuce so famous. Because both of his main event victories were with the 10 deuce. He won both times with the same hand. Right? Yeah. He's dead. He's dead. And now the new generation of American poker players, aka Skate-a-moosh, is in here. Oh man. Oh man. That's what that overbet versus Rojo on the 1 to a straight board was. That was just an honor to Doyle. Okay, I see. I'm understanding now. I'm understanding now. Was luck. What's up, Filthy? How you do today, brother? I don't know. It's a somber day for the poker world, though. It definitely is. That's a big thing. Ain't no other poker player in the world that is the name of Doyle. He's dead! He's dead! Now there's only like a few poker players I can meet that I would really like to. Negreanu ain't on that list. Isn't that sad? The most famous Canadian poker player? I have zero interest in meeting him. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of old D-Negs. Everybody dying. Skate, everybody's dying out here. Crybaby Phil. Nah, I mean, I would like to meet him, but I would really like to meet Doug Polk. I would really like to meet Phil Ivey. Like, there's some other, like, there's definitely, like, very famous names, but they wouldn't be what the mainstream poker world would be. It would be really cool to meet Phil Hellmuth, but that wouldn't be one that I would be, like, hyped to meet. I would be really excited to meet Doug Polk. He's definitely the #1 on poker I would like to meet. And Phil Ivey. But you don't meet Phil Ivey, right? You don't. He's one of those elusive people. He's better at cheating than poker IMO. Yeah. Oh yeah, Rojo. Oh yeah. Ivy is a true gambler. He's a true gambler. It's not just poker. It was good until I lost my work phone this AM and won't get an upgrade until December. Damn, that fucking blows, Filthy. Did you drop it? What are you up to today, Skate and Grumpy? That fucking sucks. Ivy's just a degen. But I'd still love to meet Ivy. It'd be so cool. Although, like, the thing with Ivy, about meeting Ivy, right, is that there's no, like, you can already tell that he's not the type of guy that's, like, excited that he would rather not have fans. You know, like, he wouldn't be, whereas I think meeting, like, Doug Polk or Negreanu or even Helmuth or, like, a lot of these other guys, like, they're stoked that you want to know about them, that you're a fan of theirs. Ivy, I think, looks at it as, like, a nuisance. Where are you going for dinner? I don't know. My mother is already 2 hours late, Scatta. So I thought if I start stream, like Holy Schmoly said that too, like just start stream and then she'll show up. So I thought, you know what? We'll just hang out and do some dabs and maybe do a Rocket League game, and then that'll kind of like make the event happen. It's like when, like Art says, when you have to, like, it's like a video game cutscene, right? Like, my mother was not gonna get home until I started doing something that I would have to end to go out to dinner, so I had to, like, initiate that cutscene, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm initiating the cutscene of her showing up. It's like if I really want her to call me on my phone, I do an IRL. She never fucking calls me unless I'm IRLing. Like, that's how I could bait her into calling me. If I ever want to get my mother to call me, I just do an IRL and she calls within 20 minutes. Every fucking time. It's crazy. I was on the train, set it down, and left it a few minutes later. Shit, it was gone? Damn. Damn, Filthy. That fucking blows. So, yeah, just, she's the struggle one. Girl, remember when I texted you and said I was having lunch and I was so excited for Philly cheesesteak? Because it's a fan fave. This mofo had a whole red pepper and 2 slices of green pepper. Girl! My little brother would call every time I would go live on the porch, like he knew, but he didn't. It's amazing. I don't know how they do it, Scatta. I don't know how the fuck they do it. Like, they can sense it. I don't even know. Took me 10 minutes to pick it all out. Yeah, girl! Wait, you don't like peppers on your Philly cheesesteak? I watched a whole YouTube video before on how to order a Philly cheesesteak. Like, yeah, I want a Philly wit without, you want wit cheese, with cheese whiz, without onions, with green peppers. You don't even say the word, though. You just say without wit. Oh, those people are fucking weird. Those Philly people are, I mean, obviously, Amba was from Philly. Amba. Double A Amba from D-Live was from Philly. So, you know how weird those motherfuckers are. Weird as shit. I don't eat red or yellow peppers, sir. Only green. Really? Meat and cheese. Famio. Amba. I don't even know. Why? There's so many people that won't eat green peppers. You know, green peppers are just raw. Like, they're just under-ripened peppers, right? Green peppers aren't real. Right? Green peppers are just red and yellow peppers that haven't turned red or yellow yet. Right? A lot of chefs fucking hate green peppers. My fussy is worse than yours to some extent. Green has its own flavor and texture. Yeah, it does. I actually just seen Alchi posted a picture with his new girlfriend on Instagram. For some reason, I clicked the comments, and in the comments, Ace Maximilian said, "Cosmic Bliss is crying right now." Did she have like a hardcore crush on Elchi? Because that made me kind of curious. And then also I was looking through Aces and Amba was in there. That kind of reminded me of Amba. Man, that was a crazy situation. I agree with the skank. I agree with that skank. Yeah, I don't know. I remember Ace talking about Amba, because Amba lived with Ace for a while, right? Before she left to go live with Rhythmic Carnage. She fucking lived with everybody. And I just remember listening to him talk about it, and they had like a big fight, and she started throwing knives out of the kitchen drawer at him. That sounds like Amba. In Detroit! Yeah, they were in Detroit. Yeah. Yeah. And apparently she just started hucking knives right out of the kitchen drawer at him. Yeah, she didn't last. I think she was only there like a month or two or something like that. And then she moved on to Rhythmic Carnage. And then what happened? And then something else happened between her and Rhythmic Carnage with someone else we know. All kinds of drama. Cheers! I just thought it was weird that they brought up Cosmic Bliss. I was like, what is that? What the fuck does she have to do with Elchie and Ace Maximilian? Never cross a South Philly gal. They raise different. Yeah, a South Philly gal that got raised by her auntie and didn't have parents and grew up in the streets. Yeah. Yeah, they different. Remember that time she walked to Wawa at like 4 in the morning through South Philly? Like the ghetto? Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, most men wouldn't be out there roaming fucking downtown Philly at 4 in the morning to go get a Wawa. Amber doesn't give a fuck. Just change her name to the Dick Jumper. LOL! LOL! I don't know. That was a whole thing. Talk about a downgrade as well. Going from Ace Maximilian, who... that ain't an upgrade, but at least he's a chill dude and he does his own thing, to fucking Rhythmic Carnage. Like, come on. Like, come on. That's a major downgrade. Rhythmic Carnage is a little bitch. Cheers! No, I don't know, bro. No. I don't know why she had the double O, no. Did you hear about Blackout Andy hitting a pedestrian on the interstate the other night? No. No, but that sounds about right. Hitting the banana kush cake resin out of the yolk can. Let's go. Dabs! Fuck, those dabs taste so good after a sip of coffee. Honestly, they taste so much better. It's crazy. No, I didn't see none of that, Scada. I did see a couple of clips of them on the new RV and stuff like that, but... those guys are degenerates! Killed the guy. Damn! And streamed immediately after. Sounds about right. And this is what it feels like in your house, and I'm close to breaking a sweat. No, my house is hotter than that, Robu. 77, that shit's cold. Girl, that shit's cold, honey. Oh my god, no, girl. My house is 70, almost 79, girl. Get on my level, honey. Hike that up 2 more degrees, girl. Get that up, 2 more. 2 more, Rahabu. 2 more degrees. Come on. Come on, flick on that heater. The car was fucked up. Just a rando on the interstate. 64. Imagine 64. Imagine. In the bedroom at 6. I would freeze. I would fucking freeze. Like, I would freeze. Honestly, when Holy Schmoly comes over, I turn it down to like 23.5 to 24, which would be, wait, let's see. I'll turn it down to like 23.5, like 74, between 73 and 74 in that range. I'll turn it down when she comes over, or if she's going to stay the night. And then, honestly, she'll leave and I'll be sitting here like, fuck. Like, I got goosebumps. Like, is it just me or is it freezing in here? And then I'll remember, oh yeah, I never turned it back up. And I'll immediately turn it up. Dead serious. Like, damn, it is chilly in here. It's 74? It's freezing! Someone ran across the interstate like an idiot. Oh, so it wasn't his fault? Did he stream the accident too, or they weren't live when he hit him? What up, Art? They weren't live when they actually hit the guy, Scada, just after it? I feel like getting hit on the interstate, that happens way more in the States because we just don't really have that stuff within our cities. You guys have like highways that run through cities. We don't really have that up here. I'm sure some cities do, but like most of ours don't have that. Just got my dash cam in the mail. Shit, you could capture that. He wasn't streaming, but had a dash cam. Damn. Day over here went super slow. I'm watching you on my new Apple TV. Oh, damn. You swooped one up, Art? Shit. Let's go. Let's go. How's it working so far? The cops took the dash cam, but it was broken. It was broke. So it didn't even work? Did they arrest him? Did he get arrested? Like, what? I don't even know what happens in that situation. Like, do they just arrest you on this? I mean, I guess accidents happen, but like, if there's a dead body there, you would imagine arrests are made. I don't know. The impact broke it. Oh. Was it just totaled? Like, fuck the car. I'm gonna Google it. See if I can get a picture.
Seems Black Hat hit a pedestrian and killed them.
Whoa.
Was that man I mean, you probably don't know.
I know nothing about it.
Oh, cause like I have seen
there are cans on the shoulder. Did you happen to see if he was holding anything, a bag of cans or anything like that?
I mean, maybe in the lanes, because when I drove, actually, you know what? When I stopped and like cars were going by, I did hear like cars. I did hear that.
So once the guy was on there, you just basically just tried to make it over to the right.
I had no time to swerve or hit the brakes or anything.
So you didn't stop or anything. You just kind of came over,
Yeah.
and then he fell off in the process.
I don't believe this happened.
Damn. Fucker came through the windshield and everything. That's crazy.
What's going on? Is that when you drove over to the right?
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't stop or anything.
And then he's streaming the entire thing.
Yeah, but this is crazy. I don't believe this happened. And I just got this car fixed like last year twice.
He streamed the pullover and everything. What the fuck? That is crazy.
Yeah, you doing Deputy Vasquez? I want a deputy coroner for Riverside.
What'd Chicken Andy say? Was that Chicken Andy? Chicken Andy is
wasn't
MK
live,
Ultra
bro.
mind
I wasn't
control.
live.
Make him walk in front of your vehicle.
I didn't plan on going live today. I planned on going home, going to bed. Dropped off at my fucking house. Too much shit.
Your AAA insurance, what's going on?
AAA. Yeah, parking brakes off, yeah. Buy out though.
I'm only used to. I believe that. Damn, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. He didn't get arrested. Works pretty good. It's cool. I can just connect my AirPods natively, which is nice. That's it. Art's becoming a mad guy! You're running where cars... It shouldn't be the driver's fault. No, for sure. There it is. He streamed from that point on. Insurance premiums. Just what I would imagine. He actually had his dab rig in the car, in his car. LOL. Is the these titties, to be honest. This is pretty sick. Art's like, yeah. But man, I could see the shards. I could almost see the dead body on this Apple TV. It is sick, bro. Damn, that's crazy. It's really too bad he wasn't streaming while driving, because that would have been fucking nuts. That would have been like that time fucking, what's his name, crashed the 18-wheeler. Remember that when he, what's his name? What's that guy's name? When dude fucking jackknifed the 18-wheeler and rolled it live. I can't even think of his name now. Pretty bad. Whatever, I talk to a lot of people. Starts with a B. It's the... So when I turn my head, it sounds like you're behind me. Really? Oh, that's pretty sick. Maybe he is behind you. Nate Oxide? No, that was the drug guy. No, it was, no, it was that the old dude. Remember the old fucking, what's his name? It started with a B, Rojo. The old guy. He would talk to Lolo a lot. He was the older dude. He knew since he knew him. He would stream from his computer, and like he got absolutely fucked that one night and passed out in his bathroom, and you could only see his legs. Oh shit. And he drove 18-wheeler, and then he would stream his 18 Bishop. That's it. Thank you, Art. Bishop. Yeah. Yeah. That was his name, Bishop. Yeah, he fucking jackknife rolled that 18-wheeler live, which was nuts. Man, that's crazy. No, I didn't hear nothing about that, Scott. That's nuts. That is fucking nuts. What do you think's worse? What do you think? What like to be the streamer involved? What would you? Out of both negatives, which one would you rather be involved in? Would you rather be Andy Blackout and have hit a guy and then stream the entire thing after the fact with a dead guy? Or would you rather be JJ whatever and have got your butthole fingered by Andy Dick? You know? Live. Which one's worse? Probably killing a guy's worse, I guess, but... I mean, I really wouldn't want to get my butthole fingered by a C-list celebrity live either. Doesn't sound like the most fun. Nate had the pretty green semi, right? Yes. And then he had the brain... that's another Nate, though. Yeah, that's the trucking Nate. And then there was also that drug addict Nate. Nate had yeah, and then he had the brain... tumor or the brain problem. I think it was a brain tumor, and he had it operated on, and he quit trucking and he bought a farm, or he just started farming. I think. Yeah, that was him, Rojo. Yeah, he had something. I think it was a brain tumor. Had it operated on, and then he couldn't drive anymore. Is it worth suing Andy Dick? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. If you're on RV7 and you're a C-list celebrity or a D-list celebrity, you probably don't have any money. I think that's safe to assume, right? Because I mean, you don't just find regular people on there. Let's look up his net worth. Andy Dick net worth. Although net worths on the internet are like way off always, but let's just see here. Andy Dick, an American out, has a net worth of $300,000. Wow, the poor fucker. Andy Dick's estimated to be worth around $300,000. What the fuck? How are you? You don't even have $1 million and you're some famous fucker? Like what? You've been in movies and shit and you're only worth 300 grand? Where'd all the money go? Well, I guess we can kind of assume where the money went. Probably drugs and streamers' buttholes. Yeah, I guess it's probably not worth suing Andy Dick if he's only got 300,000 to his name. And he probably has no assets. Do you wear that as a Also, do you wear that as a badge of honor? You know, like, do you tell people if you got your butthole fingered by a C or D list celebrity and they got arrested for it and people asked if anything ever happened in your life, do you tell people like, yeah, once a D list celebrity fingered my asshole? Or is that something you would keep secret, you know? Imagine doing millions of dollars of drugs and still not dead. So most rock stars from the 70s and 80s, Raul Boot? Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I've definitely not done millions, but I've definitely done hundreds of thousands. I'd scream out from the mountaintops. Andy Dick's finger was in my ass! I agree with Scada. Any notoriety you can get out of it, you fucking jump on that. You jump on that shit. I mean, your asshole's already been violated. You might as well try to make some dollars now. I agree. Like interviews. Cheers! I don't think there's many podcasts or talk shows that would want to have you on, though. Maybe a few.
You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same.
Man, that's crazy. Every derpy deer for miles around would rejoice. Lol. I demand 3 of his fingers for compensation. Ew. Ew. Why would you want to put your finger up some random guy's ass that's sleeping on an RV? Like, there's few things in this world that I would want to go around less than especially a straight man's asshole. Because you know, like women, okay, they got the tidy buttholes. Gay guys, they definitely are in the tidy butthole category. Some straight guy that lives on an RV and is like 26 probably hasn't showered in like 6 months. Why are you near his butthole? A finger or a toe in the booty hole? Like, to get or to do to someone? I would rather have a finger. Because, I mean, the only toe you're going to get in there is your big toe. And that bitch is way wider. I feel like the width is much worse than the depth. So, yeah. I think I'm going with finger. But if it was me that had to do it, I would go with toe. I would much rather put my toe in someone's ass than my finger. My toe is never near my face. My fingers are quite often near my face. Yeah, I don't want to really smell someone else's booty hole. What a weird world we live in.
redemption.
You know what would be even crazier is if that was just Doyle Brunson that he hit. That's everybody thinks Doyle died in a hospital, but it turns out he actually got hit by a live streamer on a highway while he was drunk trying to cross the interstate. Twist to the whole story. Damn. Rip Texas Dolly. Did they even breathalyzer? How do you say that? Did they even give him a breathalyzer? Breathalyzer? What the, like, how do you say that? How do you say that? Did they even breathalyzer him? That's not a word, is it? Did they even breathalyze him? Breathalyze, maybe that's how you say it. Like, what are the chances that guy was completely sober? Probably slim to none. What a strange concept. It would be so weird having killed someone, though. Also, I think your guys' interstates and highways are way faster than ours, right? I think ours are quite a bit slower than a lot of how fast you guys drive. Because ours are what? I think ours are speed limit of 100. 100 kilometers an hour, which is only 62 miles an hour. Yeah, yours are way faster. No, he said he had 1 beer hours before. $85 is the minimum on the 65 in Louisville. Couldn't believe he was sober. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty fucking lucky if he was actually sober. He's pretty fucking lucky that that's the time it happened. Because he would have got fucking slaughtered if he was not sober. One day the rest of the world will catch up. Whoa! Them mofos will pass you doing 75 easy. I mean, I've never really met anyone that's actually been on the Autobahn. So, like, they always say the Autobahn is, like, you go with the speed of traffic and blah, blah, blah. And there's all those memes about how, like, they drive on it, the Germans drive on it at, like, over 200 kilometers an hour, which seems crazy. I don't know if that's just the truth, though, or not. If they're actually out there just doing 200K and shit. Because that's fast as fuck. I don't know the fastest I've ever gone in a car, but I don't think it's probably like 130 or 140 kilometers. Definitely not even over 100 miles an hour, I don't think. That's really fast. You're Thuman. Cheers! LOL. Your roads are much different from ours, though. The way that American interstates and American roads are laid out we are not the same. Yours are always bigger and like separated, and they have weird turn off things in the middle of them and stuff. Ours don't have that. Like, you know that middle, maybe it's not everywhere in the States, but all the states I've been to, like, you know that middle, you guys have like that middle ditch or like middle part, and then there's like turnoffs, and the cops are always like in the middle of the two roads. Is that normal everywhere? Cause like, right? And the cops, you see all the cops in the middle of the both of, is that normal? That's definitely how it is in Michigan. We don't have that. I mean, I'm sure there's places that have it, but that's not our standard. We don't, that's not standard for us to have the two, we have the 2 lanes too, but we don't have that ditch with the turn, like the little off things in the middle. Just depends on where you're at. Yeah, cops sit there all at times. Yeah, see, ours is actually a concrete median in the middle, and the highways are much closer together. There's no like grass and ditch at most parts. Whereas I feel like you guys usually have like the ditch grass more, or in, like I said, in Michigan anyways. Sometimes you got the 25 tree line in the median. But then you have the turn. We never have those turns. I feel like for us, when you got to get to the other side, we only have overpasses. So you'll always turn off and go around and over an overpass and then back on. Whereas a lot of you guys have the little turns in the middle. I don't know if they're supposed to use them or those are just for cops, but we just don't have that. And you're going faster. Yeah, that guy was fucked. I mean, there's no way you're living getting hit at like 80, huh? Yeah, especially a raw body. Imagine what he looked like. I wonder what the body would have looked like that fast. It didn't look like there was a lot of blood on his car. Or any blood, really. Yeah, it's bleak. You got the 25 tree line in the median. He said he couldn't look. I mean, he would have been mangled the fuck up, right? Like, what is a? I'm just curious what it looks like at those speeds. Like, what is it? I mean, we just went past, just when we came home, there was a spot where someone had very clearly hit a deer, and it like. Do humans look like that? I mean, maybe a little bit less of it, but like, it was big. There was a lot of blood. A lot of blood. It must have happened like earlier that day or something. Did you see the outside damage? Yeah. Yeah. I just wonder if like, did the guy like split apart, or is he just in one piece? You know? Usually much less for the person, usually. I saw a video once where the person got hit at 35 and they flew like a ragdoll way up in the air and several feet away. Yeah, and that's less than half. That's less than half of what he got hit at. Yeah. He's probably gone. Man. Gnarly. Fucking gnarly. I think he said he ended up on the side of the road. What do you guys think about drinks tonight? I will be having a few drinks tonight. No. Cause I'm going out for dinner with my mother, so I'm gonna get some drinks at the dinner. Damn, car still started. It still ran though? That's crazy. Obviously, he'd have to have it towed. Delivery's 15 minutes away. Alright. Obviously, he probably had to have it towed though still with that windshield and everything, but I don't think that's probably a write-off, huh? I think that's that car is done. It's so weird because I remember watching like a show or something about like how there's people that have killed people that you just would have no idea, you know? Like there's all these people out there that have killed people in like these instances where they hit them and it wasn't their fault and it was an accident or like whatever happens, and it's literally, I mean, it's not his fault for hitting that guy, but he still killed him. And how weird that is to think about, that there's all these people out there that you know and talk to every day that have like non-aggressively or non-negatively killed somebody or unintentionally murdered someone and are just like all over the place. It's so fucking weird to think about that. He streamed from the tow truck. Oh my god. A nice cold 7 and 7 with lime sounds so refreshing right now. 7 and 7? I mean, I can fully understand him streaming. I think a lot of people would probably look at him streaming as like disrespectful to the dead guy and like very weird. Like, why would you do that? But I'm like, imagine being in that situation and you're alone in the middle of the night and you are tired and you don't know what the fuck is even happening. Like, just having people there to witness it and to talk you through it a little bit is like, and like, it makes you feel like you're not alone. Like, yeah, I can fully understand that. I can fully understand that. I mean, I feel like I would probably do the same thing, honestly. You IRLing the mom dinner? No, it's her Mother's Day dinner. I am 2 hours off, Rojo. 2. I was 5 off yesterday. I'm 2 hours off now. 2. 2. Of course, they mostly trolled him. He had a much different chat. Yeah. I mean, there's just a very weird community, but that's just how it is. Unfortunately, but I mean, that's still comforting to them. You know, as weird as that sounds, like that's still comforting to those streamers that do that and are in that world. Having that kind of a chat is still comforting. Oh, it's because it's about 3 apparently. So the hard thing, right, Rojo, is that YouTube never releases how it works or why it works that way. And apparently it only counts streams from between 2 and 3 days ago, which would mean what it was probably counting for those 3 hours was that 40-minute IRL I did from Caesar's Windsor when I forgot my ID outside. Because that stream was like 2 hours and 40 minutes long. Even though I then streamed immediately following that and had like a 60-hour viewed stream, that won't get counted until either later tonight or tomorrow. Holly's probably right on that, which is super frustrating. But just the way it goes. So I'm like, I'm already there. It's just the hours, like, yeah, the hours are already done. Like, they've been done. They were probably done on Saturday. But Saturday hasn't been counted yet. Or they were probably done on Sunday, but Sunday hasn't been counted yet. Or whatever. It's that kind of deal. He's not exactly the greatest guy either, from what it looks like. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not... There's not... Yeah, I could understand that. I don't think that a lot of people in that community are very good people in reality either. Unfortunately, that community kind of brings that out. What does monetize mean for the stream work and what will change? I'm not entirely aware. I can tell you a negative that will change is that when you come into my stream, you will get an ad if you are not or if you're not sub to me. You will get an ad when you come into the stream. The positive of that is, of course, that's actual profit for me. So the people that choose not to subscribe and watch will have to watch the ad, which will still pay me the same money as if you subscribe. So that's a benefit for me. And I mean, hopefully people don't view it as a negative. Like I never have a problem with, that's right, YouTube Red, or you can become a member for the channel too, Scada, and that also stops it. But yeah, hopefully people, like I never have a problem if people don't donate or have never donated, or, you know, it doesn't matter to me. So hopefully those people don't have a problem with helping to support me by having to just watch the ad, because that is the benefit of it, right? Is I do gain the ability to make money outside of donations, which I have never really had. So Yeah, and then not only that, we'll get super chats in the chat, and I believe we get some kind of stickers in the chat as well. So that'll be good. There's a couple other things too that come with it, but I would lower my brave shields for you, bro. Much love, art. Yeah, so and that's just part of, like, that's the nice thing, right? Is that's hopefully the brave these nuts, bruh. That's hopefully the that's what I need to get, is that sustainability from having outside, like, just money essentially coming from nowhere, aka YouTube, to make it a little bit more sustainable and easier to grow future stuff, right? Like, that's what makes YouTubers, that's what I was so hoping for from Trovo, and then Trovo changed everything and fucked my ass. But that's what gives YouTubers the ability to do bigger and bigger and crazier things, is that constant amount of money coming in, right? So as long as, like, if I do a video or I put a bunch of money into something and it does well, and I can make that money back from views and stuff like that on the stream and on the videos I make subsequent of that and on the shorts, that gives me the ability to do more and more bigger things, right? That's what the biggest drive for me was for Trovo and was for YouTube, is that giving me that ability. I want to get bigger, I want to do bigger and more exciting things and travel and have guests and, like, do all the things that bigger content creators do, and the way they have the ability to do that is outside sources of income. So having bigger activities and bigger events happen and go well and subsequently get views makes the next events only bigger and easier to run. So instead of the other way around, you know. So gotta make that money somehow. Exactly. I haven't seen them while watching live on here though. No, I think only once monetization, I think, but it might not even happen on the stream. It does I know it happens on DPK's stream though. Once he got monetized, I went and checked, and his did have ads. For me, when I, like, clicked into it, so. But yeah, so that's the goal. You know, bigger and more exciting things can happen. Cheers! Which is, yeah, only benefit, only good. So yeah, because I mean, even right now, I would have earned like $4,000 American or something last year just from videos, which is not nothing for something that I'm already doing. You know, like an extra, that's like $6,000 Canadian, an extra $6,000, like, that's for nothing, right? It's a lot of money to do just because I'm already doing it and just not being paid. So, like, if I can just be getting paid an extra $6,000 a year for doing nothing and then grow that up to 10, 12, 20, that's the goal. And then that money can be used to do funner things with the more it gets bigger. You watched the Boogie fight over the weekend? No. What's the Boogie fight? '70s themed party? The Real Housewives? What? YouTube streamer. Oh, no. No. Oh my god, he fought Wings of Freedom? Or Wings... No, he... What the fuck? I don't know who Boogie is, but I know who Wings of Freedom is. He was Francis in his Facebook video years ago, that fat guy who threw the piggy bank. I know who Wings is. Yeah, I've watched a documentary on him. He's an interesting fella. That's Wings right there. I don't really know him. The fight nobody wanted to see, but everybody needed to. How can this even be a fight? I know who Wings is. I don't know the other guy. These high owners. Oh, what's this? These are two streamers. It's more streamer drama, Scada. It's two other streamers. Wings of Redemption and Boogie, or Wings of Freedom. Oh no, I think he changed his name at some point. I don't know Boogie, though. Couple thick boys just going at it. They're going at it. That's what Scada came back right away. She's seen the thick boys out there. She's like, alright. Like, how much do these guys weigh? These are some big motherfuckers. These guys are big. Like, what's their endurance? What are they doing? 2 half rounds? Gallons of sweat a minute. What the hell? What's he counting it down? Was that a knockout? Did that count as a knockout or what? Oh, he's getting help, getting his shorts pulled up. What? Bariatric beatdown. I don't even understand. Oh my god, it was sponsored by Steak? Steak sponsors everything. These sites have so much money. These fucking gambling sites are just sponsoring literally anything and everything to get their name on whatever they can. They don't give a fuck. Look at Wings of Redemption is just throwing... He's throwing haymakers out here. He's out here throwing haymakers on this guy. There's a series on YouTube called Draw My Life, and Boogie used his real voice and not his characters and told one of the saddest stories I've ever heard. He's getting pummeled up. Boogie ain't throwing a punch yet. They say bigger they are, harder they fall. Why ain't he punching back? What's going on here? Man, this is a one-sided fight. They're only doing 3 rounds. Probably 3 one-minute rounds. Because the other guy doesn't know what he's doing. Punch him in his titty! But are these, like, how do you think these punches feel? I can't believe you never saw a Francis video. I don't think so, no. Why are they counting him down? Are these, I don't understand what's fucking happening. It's over. What are these, standing knockouts? Is that what those are called, or what? Fuck's this, like, what? Oh, look at him. He's just feeding him. You even remember Vines? Who are you? Yeah, I know Vines. I wasn't into that kind of stuff then. Well, I think we know who won that one. Boogie got rocked. Yeah, he didn't even throw a punch. Not only did he not hit a punch, he didn't even throw a punch. Like, bro literally didn't even throw a punch. When I see Boogie, all I think of is his Frank Hassel interaction. How do you guys know these things about these weird mofos? You know who makes really good... Oh, what the hell was that guy's name? How do you get custom-made boxing trunks and they don't fit? I mean, I'm guessing with them kind of people, they gotta do like this guy right here. If you guys like, if you're into that kind of shit and like learning about these really weird internet personalities and stuff, I've talked about this dude before. This guy does some really in-depth, really good breakdowns of the internet people out there. There's Wings of Redemption right there. That's why I know about him. He does really dank net. He does really, really good breakdowns of a lot of the weirdos. Like John Asante, and there's what's his name? Chris Chan is in there. I mean, that's a classic. Who doesn't love Chris Chan? You know, Jesse Slaughter. There's just a bunch in here that if you've never... There's what's his name? Charlie Zelenoff. If you haven't heard about him or watched that, I watched that on Mank's channel on DLive way back in the day. If you never watched Charlie Zelenoff, you don't... It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, this guy makes some really... Look at, there's Batman. There's Goose Wayne. This is how I knew about Goose Wayne, because I watched his video. There's fucking Goose Wayne. There he is. He's got a documentary on Goose on here. There's Bam's documentary. There's the TCAP community with what's his name? The crazy fucker. There's a kid with the swollen arm. The Russian kid with the crazy arm syndrome. Yeah, he's got some really good... if you're into internet personalities and like their weirdness, that guy's got some really good stuff. Highly recommend. Danknet. He didn't go into Walmart and buy those. No, I would imagine not. Is Charlie the one that is a total punk that would fight Yes! Yeah, that's him, Art. That's him. Charlie Zelenoff. Yeah. No video of you, sir? Not yet, Rabu. Not yet. Just you wait. I'm gonna be on one of those sites one day. I'm gonna be on one of them sites, without a doubt. Just you wait, Rabu. Just you wait, girl. They just haven't made the videos about me yet. They're coming. They're coming. Yeah, also, King Cobra JF, this one is really weird too. It's an hour long, but his fans send him... At some point, his fans sent him a pocket pussy because he never gets laid and they all made fun of him for it. So a fan sent him a pocket pussy and he like destroyed it as a sinner. And then another fan sent him a full-size sex doll and he talks about how he fucked it, but then he had to cut its head off and shit because he felt like a sinner. Hello? Alright, great. Thanks, man. But I know the Cobes. I know the Cobes. King Co. Do you? You know who that is, Rojo? Yeah, there's some crazy, really crazy stuff in there. Oh, and this guy too. Do you guys remember? Oh, what was her name? Madison. I have her on Instagram still. What the fuck was her name? God damn. What was her name? Madeline. You guys remember Madeline from a long time ago? She actually knew this guy. She had pictures with him and everything. I think he's dead now. I think he died. She knew him in real life, which was weird. The green... I forget what happened with that. But he was the Green Power Ranger, the original Green Power Ranger. He's in Casper, same as Jeff Star. Girl! Rojo knows all the internet celebs. Honey. Oh shit. Alright, weed's here. One sec. But yeah, if you're ever bored, Danknet, get to know some of the weirdos. Get to know some of the weirdos. Alright, got the weeds. I went live, so luckily my mother has texted me. The weirdos! I know Scata's up to date on the current weirdo streamer world. Scata keeps those current tabs, you know. Freaking goof. Yeah. Yeah, Charlie's Elnoff one is really good too. That guy's fucking weird. Cheers! A potential house that you might buy, girl? Oh my god. Is it one in London, Ontario? Let's go, Rabu. Let's go. Inside one of the best architectural homes in Southern California. You swooping this up, Rabu? Was it like 45 mil? Aniz Yilmazer. Shit. Look at this beautiful tree. It's 14 million years old. Your kids' kids will all eat the fruit from its bearings. Look at the second floor backyard. Streamers, Cobra and Oh yeah, they're streamers, yeah. Can you just imagine the upkeep of this place, though? Is this a second floor backyard? They have multiple backyards? That table alone is probably like $4 grand. The mega rich. What's up, Hanky? Not too bad, Hanky. How you doing? Steps are like 3-minute mark. The 3-minute mark? Okay. All the steps with a waterfall built inside. At the 3-minute mark? It's a ficus. What's going on? We're just vibing, Hanky. We're just vibing. I'm just heading out to, I'm just heading out to dinner with my mother. For Mother's Day, actually. What are you up to? How's Germany? Oh, who does? Look at that, though. Who would it? That's sick, though, Rojo. Do you think you can walk up those barefoot? That's kind of sick, though. That is kind of sick, though. Come on. That is kind of... Those steps are kind of sick. Those steps are kind of sick, though. Imagine walking through them. Hi, Hall Schmally. No, I had to just make an action adventure. I had to make it happen. Inside the most expensive and highest penthouse in the world. Look at how much extra does this add? In fact, down below us is Times Square. And you can literally watch the ball drop on New Year's straight from your penthouse. That's an extra $14 million on the price tag. Literally, because you can watch the ball drop on New Year's, you pay $14 million more for that place. Damn. But I do not like people who invest money in things like this. They could also make all of us rich and live in a house, which is normal. Oh, I feel you, Angie. I feel you. That's true. That is true. Some people just have a lot of money. A lot of money. You all get nothing! You get nothing! You know who is gonna get something, though? The American government. Because if you win that from gambling, Rabu, you paying them 65% of that money. Girl! Girl! Greedy fucking bastards! The question is, if you got it, if you got that money, Rabu, and you won that in a lottery, like $300 million, would you take the lump sum and take the huge loss, or would you take the, like, paid over a long time with less loss to the taxes thing, or whatever? You know how that works? Do they still do that? Is that a thing in the States? Lump sum. Put it into a non-profit trust. Girl! I already know what Rojo would do with his money. If Rojo won $300 million, he would just travel around America setting up glory holes across the nation. Proper funding, proper establishments, clean, respected glory holes, you know? The good ones. The Rojo, it'd be known as the Rojo Glory Hole Foundation. Just be going around drilling holes in every bathroom across America. Girl. Girl. Lump sum. Can't trust they'd pay out all the years. LOL. The more you know. Girl, I'm like in the backwards hat. Some people like to die with much money on the side. True, Hanky. True. True. I will not pay over 19% taxes. Even 19% is disgusting. That that's $190,000 each million. They're taking more out of 1 million than most people will see in cash in their entire lifetime. Like at one time, I mean. pricks. Cheers! We should do something together. Heroin? But that's the price we pay for freedom. I must go. I must go. I will be back. Maybe we'll play some pokers or something tonight. We'll do the crumb or something like that. But for now, I must go. That was my mother. We're going out for Mother's Day, now dinner. It was supposed to be lunch. It's now dinner. Well, that's okay. So I shall be back. Maybe I'll get monetized while we're gone. Who knows? Maybe. I shall be back. Probably like an hour or two. Probably 2, knowing the speed my mother moves. Be safe, be smart, be healthy, be wise. I'll see you in a little bit, and I won't be wearing a disguise. Happy Mother Day, I will. That I will. Be good, everybody. Be smart, be safe, be healthy. We'll be back in a little bit. Mwah. Cheers!